Hidden away in a small town near Houston, Missouri, is a unique ministry. It exists to rescue people who are hurting and in desperate need. This ministry helps to rebuild the lives of those who suffer from drug and alcohol addiction. This ministry offers a new life, and it's completely free to anyone who wants it. Although it's just getting started in the U.S., thousands of lives have already been rescued in St. Petersburg, Russia, where it began in the mid-90s. To understand the heart of this new Missouri ministry, it helps to understand what's already been accomplished. For that, we must start from the beginning. This is the story of New Life.
One friend of mine, she lost her brother, and she discovered him after 3 years on a drug market in St. Petersburg, and she discovered a terrible place. And she asked me and some of my friends to come with her to find her brother.
We discovered in St. Petersburg there's not only a city above ground, there's also one below. We walked in the underground passageways.
It's just sewer system there, the rats. We find her brother, but we find a lot of more young people with him.
Young men and women live in these passageways who get addicted to drugs.
Hundreds of young people, and they was very rotten. They had infections on those bodies. They were very skinny, smelly. They asked us, oh please, if you can help us, just help.
We saw several people die before our very eyes, and we came to understand that we needed to start a rehabilitation center.
We encouraged them to move even themselves, you know.
And little by little, slowly, he started to feel better, and he started to do things. He started to work. It's helped them to overcome the thought area.
Because if they're busy, they don't thinking about last life.
And at New Life, creating a new character is at the core of their recovery program.
It's change minds, it's change lifestyle, change habits, and create a new character.
And this character change not only comes through hard work and clean living, it comes through the daily teaching and sharing of the life-changing principles found in the Bible.
All our activities have two goals. The first of all, teach them responsibility, teach them professional skills, teach them how to be creative workers for themselves and for others, and we teach them to live in this outside aggressive society, not just as a survivors. We teach them to overcome the problems, to be victorious in according example as they see in us in this center.
It is working, and life is really changed here.
I want to say that I'm grateful to God that there's a center like New Life. If New Life didn't exist, then all of us, including myself, would not have been able to receive the freedom that we now have.
There were 3 of us, and we were driving from Portland to Florida.
Spontaneous, we stopped in a city named Houston.
We saw a little stream, and so we took a quick swim. The water was so clean and the landscape was so beautiful. And something in our hearts began to beat. We began wondering if this was the place. So we found a local realtor.
We got a call that there was this church group that wanted to come out to see the ranch. Was that okay? Well, yes, it's okay.
On the way to that property, I start feel something strange in my heart, you know.
As soon as we turned off the road into the entrance, all of our hearts began to beat faster.
When we just get in that property and start look at the around, you know, fields, and it was a river on the property, you know, it's beautiful land, you know, forest and pastures, and I knew that this is our place. Zhenya turned to me and said, "This is our land." Olga just shouted, "Ah, this is our place. This is our place," you know. And we immediately start to take to the program guys who is addicted, and we live all together here in upstairs, and we dream about bigger building. We just measured the top of the hill, and we said, well, here be a building.
The staff of New Life was completely moved by the sheer number of people who offered to help with their time, donations, and building materials.
At first, I thought I was the only one who cared about these drug addicts. But then I realized that there were all these believers who wanted to help them. And my heart was so moved that we were not alone.
And now, because of the generosity of those churches and volunteers, New Life had the room to take more people into their program.
We inviting people who is strongly motivated to change those lives.
I've been a drug addict since I was 12 years old.
I was drinking, popping pills.
Crystal meth, and I was smoking heroin at the same time.
I was just basically drunk, and I was taking my kids to daycare and to school while I was drunk in the mornings.
I spent 150, 200 bucks a day, and I start stealing, you know. From robbing and stealing to home invasions to all kinds of stuff, man.
Basically say I lost my business, sold my truck.
I'm killing my mom. I'm slaughtering her, you know. She can't sleep at nights.
And you want to cry, you know, it's an emotional thing.
And I called my mom, and she goes, look, man, I know this place, it's in Missouri.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Okay,
I want to come back to God. I'm so tired of my existence.
We always tell our guys, we said, if you want to change your life, God will help you and the people will help you too. We're trying to bring them back in the normal life, teach them the normal professional skills, you know, life skills, and according the Word of God.
Something like this probably works better than, you know, just regular rehab where you sit and you talk about your problems. You keep talking about it, you reminisce about those old days.
When you move, you don't think about heroin, you don't think about past.
All the work and everything they have you do here keeps your mind clean, clear.
Like one day I could be fixing a car, another day I could be digging a hole, another day I could be feeding the cows, another day I could be building a house.
Another special skill of New Life is the unique stonework that is spread throughout the property.
We have a river on our property.
Oh, we're gonna clean up the barnyard.
A stone, sandstone, and they just find rocks and build things out of it. It's unusual.
Before coming into the program, George had never worked with stone before.
Again, he comes up to me, he goes, I found this huge rock. I want you to do the 10 Commandments on it. And I'm from LA, man. I've never worked with a chisel in my life. I haven't even seen a chisel. But you know, it's like here, it's the craziest thing, but you learn stuff fast, you know? It felt like Moses. Yeah.
Those who have perfected their stone crafting skills are able to share their talents with the local churches and community.
We asked, could they build a simple wall for us, and it worked out beautifully. It's projects like this that I think are just going to pass the word that, hey, this is a great group.
Giving people a chance for that hope of a new life, a safe environment to have a life-changing experience with God, is at the very core of New Life's rehabilitation ministry.
I can see a change in me in 3 months that I've been here.
I am definitely finding a new life over here.
Wow, man, this me? I can't believe it.
They didn't just save my life from drugs, because you can do that with the 12-step program. They saved my soul.
It's because of the giving hearts of individuals and churches that they've come this far in rescuing so many desperate souls. But New Life is only at the beginning stages of their ministry in America, and there's still so much that has to be done. They have a men's building that is completely full and a waiting list of over 100 men and women in life-threatening situations who are seeking desperate help. Their goal is to build a new building in order to receive these people seeking help.
Now we have a vision, we have plans to build another building and several buildings, just workshops and different kind of buildings.
With your financial gifts, material donations, volunteer efforts, and your willingness to serve in this crucial mission, New Life USA can continue doing what they've been sent here to do. To give dying, lost souls a chance at receiving a new life.